Hello, I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining us tonight on TCM as we enjoy a nice beverage or two, have a few laughs, and perhaps witness some murders. Up next, our focus on deadly drinks continues with Fred McMurray as a big city pollster sent deep into the Arkansas countryside to figure out what happened to a missing colleague, only to become enmeshed in a Southern Gothic criminal conspiracy. But remember, this is a comedy. From Paramount in 1945, Murder, he says. McMurray's character makes his way to the last known destination of his co-worker, the sprawling backwoods home of the Flegel family. They are a distasteful lot bent on sussing out the location of a hidden family fortune stolen by the family matriarch who lies on her deathbed, threatening to take her secret to the grave. Here's an unexpected plot point. She also glows in the dark, for reasons that will only become clear as McMurray investigates. McMurray is soon faced with dealing with another interloper into the family's affairs, played by Helen Walker. The conniving, dim-witted Flegels were perhaps meant to parody Hollywood's tendency at the time to stereotype country folk. Marjorie Main, who wrote the actor's guide to playing country, or would have if one had existed, was Ma Kettle in 10 Ma and Pa Kettle movies for Universal. In this film, she gives a standout performance as Ma Flegel, wielding a whip and a gun like Indiana Jones of the Ozarks. She mostly barks orders at the rest of the family, hollering chiefly at her twin sons, Mert and Bert Flegel, both played convincingly by Peter Whitney with the help of some impressive mid-1940s practical effects. Murder, he says, was directed by George Marshall, who quietly enjoyed one of the longest filmmaking careers in Hollywood history. Marshall arrived in Hollywood back in 1912, getting his start directing short westerns in 1915. He then continued working steadily for the next half-century, finally directing the Jerry Lewis comedy Hook, Line, and Sinker in 1969. Though Murder, he says, was not a critical hit, it has since gained favor as one of the best slapstick comedies of the 1940s, successfully straddling several genres and offering impressively choreographed set pieces against a surprisingly complex plot. From Paramount in 1945, also with Jean Heather, Porter Hall, and Barbara Pepper. Murder, he says. The same year that Murder, he says, was released, the U.S. Army's 96th Infantry Division awarded Marjorie Main, who played Ma Flegel, the title Occupation Girl, seeing her as, quote, a rough girl for a rough division. The commanding officers of the 96th were clearly impressed by Main's performance in the film. According to Michelle Vogel, who wrote a Marjorie Main biography, one sergeant in the division wrote Main a letter declaring, with a shotgun in one hand and a horsewhip in the other, you are truly the epitome of all that the 96th Division has accomplished. Following year, Marjorie Main traveled up to San Francisco to greet the division when they pulled into port there. Clearly understanding the assignment, she wore a cowgirl outfit and carried a gun and whip. Coming up, Eddie Muller escorts you to Noir Alley with Edmund O'Brien as a telephone company lineman whose penchant for gambling draws the attention of the mob. From 1950, 7-Eleven Ocean Drive. It's next on Turner Classic Movies.
Next on TCM, 7-Eleven Ocean Drive. Then I Confess, and later, The Wrong Man. TCM's right up your alley tonight.